Greetings, it's the New York Thrifter here, and I am back. I was on vacation for a few weeks. I went to Boise to help out my youngest sister. She just had her second baby, and I helped out with some childcare. And I also flew into Portland, where my oldest sister and my mom lived, and we got to hang out with family. My two nieces live there, and we also did some thrifting. My last video, you got to see some of my thrift finds from the bins there in Portland. I also have another video in the works about thrifting in Boise, Idaho, which is a smaller city. And so I've got some tips if you do live in a smaller area, what kind of things you can look for. And so come back soon to my channel and you can see that. But in the meantime, I wanted to share with everyone what I did with my eBay store while I was on vacation. I leave all of my listings up. I just put my store on vacation mode. And because I'm leaving all of my items up, what happens is people can still buy them and they just get a message that the item's not going to be shipping for X amount of days. And so I found that this can be a really great way to keep money coming in, even though you're not working or listing in your eBay store. You still have people visiting it and still people making offers and buying items. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to go through everything that I sold while I was on vacation. And this is going to include how much I paid for the item, what the item is. I'll show you a tag definitely so you can recognize what I purchased. And then I'm going to go through all of the sales I made. I'm going to subtract shipping from that, all the fees that I paid, the cost of goods, what I spent to buy the items, and I will at the end have the total profit that I made while I was out west. And then for anybody who is not familiar with putting your eBay store on vacation mode, at the very end of the video, I have a very quick tutorial on what you click on in eBay in order to get to that vacation mode and what setting I would recommend for everyone. The first item that I want to show you is this J. Jill dress. It is a purple crushed velvet and silk blend. Really beautiful. I put modest in the title because it does have the long sleeves and the long skirt. Let me show you. There we go. That is the tag for this J. Jill, size 4. I did end up taking a best offer, including the shipping they paid. I got a total of $43.99. Next up, I've got this Athleta woman's wool Nopa hooded sweater. And this was just a really great wool blend sweater. I will show you the Athleta tag here. I again took a best offer, including shipping. I received $38.99. Next up is this Boden's women's wiggle dress. It was a beautiful green color. It had the sides had like some ruching on it, really nice. Let me show you. That is the tag for Boden. Here's a full-length view of the dress. Including shipping, I made $35.99 on this piece. This is a men's. I don't sell a lot of men's, but this would be an example of something I picked up. I found this Splendid Mills sweater in the women's section, but after looking it up online, I did find that it was a men's. This was a linen blend with a shawl collar. It's size medium. Let me show you the tag. There we go, Splendid Mills. And with best offer on this, I ended up making, including shipping, $31.99. This is a Splendid woman's thermal Cowlneck top. It was gray and had a waffle knit. I was trying out Splendid. I wasn't sure how well it would sell. This did end up selling for full price. So that's the $26.99 sale price plus $2.99 for standard shipping. I probably will end up buying more Splendid just because I have had some good luck with it. Next up are these new with tags Calvin Klein men's pants. They were a cotton stretch twill, size 38.29. They sold for full price, so that's the $24.99 plus $3.99 in shipping. And there's the tag for Calvin Klein. Now, this is a Joseph Ribkoff woman's jacket, and I really like Joseph Ribkoff. I sell a lot of this designer's dresses, and they tend to be very bright with lots of patterns. This was a jacket, and I priced it high at $40, but I had just almost no lookers. Like, people just did not seem interested in this. It's a vegan leather, so faux leather, size 6, and so I ended up selling it for only $28.98 including shipping. So I didn't get as much as I thought I would out of this, but at the end I still definitely made a profit. This was a really good find. This is a Roberta Roller Rabbit Girls pajamas with pink monkeys. These are a size 8 youth, so small girl would wear these. And let me show you. That is what the tag looked like. So they did have the name written on the inner fabric tag. That didn't seem to make a difference to this buyer. I did have these up at $40 because there were some other pieces that were priced the same. But when I got an offer for $28, I took it because I paid so little for these. This is an Athleta woman's maternity swim tankini top. It's just the top, and it had a built-in bra here for ease of wear, and that is what the Athleta looked like on the inside. It was a little worn down, but certainly very, very wearable. And I ended up making $27.98, so the person did pay full price. This is a horny-toed women's dress in organic cotton. It is an extra small, so that's what it looks like. And here is the tag, so you can see horny-toed. And for this one, I made $27.98, so they did pay full price for this piece. So this next piece is a J. Crew woman's buffalo plaid peacoat. The buffalo plaid denotes the red and black large check on it, which tends to be very popular. This is 100% wool and lined, size 2, so it was a smaller size. I priced it pretty high at $39.99, knowing that I was probably going to end up taking a best offer, especially because it is going into the summer months. So let's look at that. I will show you the inside tag here. And I ended up taking a best offer of around $21 or $22. And in total, I received $25.99 for this piece. This is a Vineyard's Vines woman's pullover top with a great design. It did have some embroidery at the top and the bottom. Let me show you that Vineyard Vine tag. It does really well for me. I highly recommend you picking up these pieces, whether it be men, women's, or children. I sold this for a total of $24.99, including shipping. This is a Garnet Hill woman's dress. Garnet Hill, another really great brand that I recommend you picking up when you find it, especially the dresses tend to do very well. I have some sweaters in this brand that don't move as quickly, but the dresses do very well. Including shipping, I made $24.99 with this piece, and it was a size 10 petite. Here's another men's piece. These are AG or Adriano Goldschmidt men's black Luxe khaki pants, size 38 regular, and the tag looked something like this. Now, the HE jeans generally will do a lot better than the khakis will, but I will definitely still pick up the khakis. For these, including shipping, I took $32.99. I probably could have gotten a little bit more, but I believe I picked these up for around like $2.50. And so I didn't mind letting them go for that price. This is a Sandra woman's tunic top in a size small, and it was kind of a black lace over a coral color with a deep V neckline. Very pretty piece. I will show you the tag, Sandro. And I was able to make $22.99, including shipping, on this shirt. These are Theory women's dress pants in a deep, deep green color, size 4. They were straight leg, and I took a best offer, and I made $22.99, and that is what the Theory tag looks like. This is another Vineyard's Vines women's button-up shirt. This time it was plaid with a ruffle in it. And I didn't list this for a long time because I had a hard time getting the wrinkles and such out. And finally I was just like, I want to make my money on it. So I went ahead and listed it even though it wasn't in perfect condition. I figure whoever gets it, if they want to put it through, you know, a steamer or iron it, then that is up to them. But it was no stains, no holes or anything. And so for this piece, I made $22.99, including shipping. This is a Chico's Traveler's dress with kind of an Aztec graphic on it. Size 0, which in Chico's is a size 4. That is what the Chico's Travelers tag looks like. I really like Chico's Travelers over the Chico's brand. Obviously, either one does well for me, but the Travelers tends to do very, very well. So this, let me show you, is what the entire dress looks like for Chico's Travelers. This was a new with tags BCB generation woman's khaki dress. I normally don't get this brand. When I do get BCBG, I usually get the Max Azria line because they tend to go for more money. But this was at the bins and it was new with tags. This BCBG is made for kind of the younger set, maybe, you know, teenagers. I was able to make the full $18.99 plus shipping. So altogether, that is $21.98 on this Bins Find, which was a very good deal for me. This is a J. Jill women's black skirt. It is linen lined, and it had a little bit of wear to it, a little bit of pulling at the stitching, nothing that would affect wear. But I did end up putting a picture right here of what I saw. Here is the tag for J. Jill. This was a size 14, a very good size. They paid full price for this one, so the $18.99 plus shipping, for a total of $21.98. This is another Bins Find. This is an Alfred Dunner woman's jean skirt in denim, and it's a plus size 20. And I got this at the bins, and at first I was gonna just send it into like swap.com because it was new with tags. But at the last minute, I thought, hey, I'm going to see if I can sell it. And sure enough, it went for full price, the full $16.99 plus shipping. So I was able to make $20.98 on this, and I will show you. That is what the Alfred Dunner tag looked like. I don't recommend, you know, running out and grabbing this brand, but if you are at the bins or you do find something new with tags, you might want to post it up on to eBay. This is a Lands' End Girls turquoise down jacket. It was a size 10-12, so you know, for maybe that preteen in your life. There was a very small dark spot on one of the arms, which I took a picture of here. It did not dissuade this person from picking it up. There's the Lands' End Kids, so you know that it was a child's jacket. And they paid full price at $16.99 plus the $3.99 shipping. So this was A good sale, especially going into the summer months. Like, who knows, maybe they have a trip planned somewhere exotic that it's going to be cold and they need it, or maybe for next year and they saw this as a deal. Either way, very happy to sell that. This is a pair of Athleta women's 4-inch shorts. They were very short. The 4 inches is that inseam. So they are very short. They are size 2 in an ivory color. Here is the tag on that one. And I sold these for $19.99. So when the person made me the best offer, they just asked for free shipping, and I said yes to that. So I made the sale. This is a new with tags Lucky brand summer tank top in orange with a geometric print. It is size extra small, and here is that Lucky brand tag. And I sold this for full asking price, including shipping. I made $19.98. This is a Vince Camuto woman's skirt, and it is a stretch skirt with an elastic waist. And this is a plus size. It is a 2X. And I will show you that Vince Camuto tag. This brand tends to do rather well, especially in the plus sizes. I made my full asking price on it, so including shipping, $19.98. This is a Sandra Darren woman's shirt dress. It is black and had lace cutouts. Let me see if I can get a closer pic so you can see that texture in the design. Sandra Darren does very well in plus sizes. This was only a size 12, but still a very, very pretty dress. There's the tag for Sandra Darren. And I took a best offer, including shipping. I made $18.99. This is my favorite plus size brand, or one of my favorite plus size brands. This is a Torrid women's shirt. It had lots of stretch in it and a cutout in the back that was very cute. It was a plus size 1X. Let me show you the back, just because I really like that little cutout there at the back. And it did have some, purple floral to it. Oh, I don't think I have a close-up on that Torrid tag, but you can certainly look that up. I recommend getting to know this brand. I sold this including shipping for $18.98, so I did take a best offer on that. This is a woman's Tommy Bahama button-up shirt. It was 100% silk, and as you can see, it has some bright florals on it. It was a size small. I do find that Tommy Bahama does much better with the men, but obviously you can sell women's clothing as well, including shipping. I sold this for $17.99. Here's a skirt. This is Nicole Farhi women's skirt. It was turquoise with some floral graphic on it, as well as some embroidery near the waistline. So there's the full look of this. It did have a silk blend. This is what the tag looked like here. And I believe I have a shot of the embroidery. There you go, right there at the waistline. And I sold this on best offer. I did take a low best offer for it, but I just wasn't getting a lot of interest in it. So including shipping, I did take $17.99 for this, which is just fine. I definitely made my profit. This is a Billy Reed men's thermal crewneck shirt. It is blue with little white specks, size medium. And here is the tag for Billy Reed. I've been finding a bit of this at my local thrifts, and it sells really well for me, so I think I'm going to continue to do that. I did take a best offer for this one for $24.99 plus the $2.99 in shipping. These are a pair of Eddie Bauer Capri pants, women's. They're a plus size 26W. So that's what these look like. I picked them up at the bins, and so I did get full price for them at $18.99 plus $3.99 in shipping. This is what the Eddie Bauer tag looks like. I would not have picked these up if they weren't at the bins, but I figured going into summer, having a great pair of capri pants is, it would be perfect, and they sold very quickly. This is a BCBG Max Azria ruffle top, size small, and it's hard to see in these pictures, but there was just ruffles all over this piece, which made it really special. That is what the BCBG Max Azria tag looks like. This is, out of all the BCBG, this would be the one that goes for the most money. I took a best offer on this for $15 plus the $2.99 in shipping. Another pair of jeans. I don't pick up Lucky a lot. These I got on a really good deal, about $1 at the bins. They are a size 28 waistline, and they were in good condition. There's a little bit of distressing on them, like you can see this right around the pocket, but that was factory distressing. This is what the tag looked like, and I charged $9.99 plus $5.99 in shipping because this did go in a padded flat rate mailer. These next two pieces went to the same person, so I was able to combine shipping. These are both plus size top. This first one is a Jessica London knit top with black and white stripes. Stripes do very well for me. This was in a size 30-32, and this is what the Jessica London tag looked like here. And this sold for $17.99 along with this Maggie Barnes. This sold for full price at $24.99. This is a plus size 4X animal print shirt in kind of a geometric design where it has the boxes where the animal print goes buttoned down. And so both of these I charged $3.99 shipping in total. Let me show you. This is, there we go, Maggie Barnes there. Really great brand. I recommend picking up some Maggie Barnes if you haven't already. Always a really, really good seller for me. So really happy that this buyer got two amazing shirts for great prices. Now, I know I talk a lot about the J. Crew office dresses in pure wool, and those go for a lot of money. This is a J. Crew dress, but it is in a stretch fabric and with an empire waist. It was called the Lundy dress, and it did not do as well as I would have hoped. Here is the tag for J. Crew in case anybody needs to see it. It was a size small, and I marked this for $19.99. I ended up taking a best offer for much less, including shipping. I made $14.99. I definitely made my money back, but I think this was a really good lesson in knowing, even though you've got a good brand, knowing what within that brand sells. And I would say the cotton stretch dresses just don't have as much of a resale value as I would have hoped. This is a Hannah Anderson girls pillowcase dress, and it is really great for the summer. It's got some ribbon details on it, and this was a size 140 or 140, and that's because it is a European sizing. So when you take that and transfer it over to American sizing, it was for a 10-12 in girls. And I really like Hannah Anderson just because they're such pretty pieces. I did take a best offer on this of $13, and usually when I sell children's clothing, I do free shipping because I find that it sells better that way. So I made a good profit on that. These are Vigos women's skinny jeans in a dark wash, size 26, so a very small size. And this is what the back tag looked like here. and that is the inner tag. Now, I bought Vigos before I really knew what I was looking for in jeans. And so this is not a brand I would recommend. I'm probably not going to buy Vigos again. Including shipping, I took $12.99 for these just because I kind of wanted to get them out of my store. They are finally gone. This is a Lily Pulitzer women's tank top. It does have a little palm tree logo there at the bottom of it. I believe I grabbed a picture of that. There you go, just a little tiny one at the bottom. And this is what the inside looked like, 100% cotton. I wasn't expecting very much out of this, and I did get a best offer, including shipping, for $12.99. So I definitely took that because it was a profit. This is a Flying Tomato women's dress. It has kind of a bodycon look to it and kind of an Aztec design. I picked this up at the bins for a little bit of nothing, and I don't necessarily regret it, but I don't see myself picking up Flying Tomato anytime soon. I did take a best offer, including shipping, of $12.99 for it, and I hope somebody, wears this out to a party and has a really good time. This is a motherhood maternity swim top or tankini. It has the stripes on it and it is a size extra large. So there's what it looks like. And I sold this for full price. So I made $12.98 in total. There's the inside tag. I don't generally sell maternity pieces, but I found this at the bins, and so it was a really easy flip, especially going into the summer. Swimsuits do very, very well, so if you are finding swimsuits, especially at the bins, it can definitely be worth it. This is a Lane Bryant black pencil skirt with different seaming, and it is a plus size 18. And it is just in black. Here's the Lane Bryant tag. Again, I found this at the bins. Lane Bryant, for me, does very well in jeans. And other than that, I kind of tend to stay away from it. Every once in a while, I'll find a top that is just really, really great that I will grab. But it was at the bins, and so I did decide to pick this one up. It did have a little bit of fading just from normal wash and wear, and I mentioned that in the condition notes, and I took a best offer of $11.99 for this one. And the last piece I put on auction before I left, and this is a Joie 100% silk top, and it's got a beautiful design on it. After I purchased it, I noticed that there were stains. So let's go through. There is some staining right there on the back, and there is another stain right there. And so I was very careful in the listing to mention these stains. Here, let me show you the Joie brand right there. This is a very expensive brand and normally does very, very well. But because of the stains, I put it on auction. I started it at $7.99. I had one bid, and so total including shipping, I sold this for $10.98, which means I definitely got my money back out of it, but didn't make a whole lot of more money than just my initial investment. So those are the different pieces that I sold when I was on vacation. So let's go through the numbers. The total sales I had for these 2 weeks was $959.44. The total fees that I paid to both eBay and PayPal were $143.92. Shipping was a little bit high for me. My husband tried to help out and accidentally sent a lot of things in padded flat rate bubble mailers, which cost $6.30 per item. And so this was a little higher than if I would be doing it, but I did end up spending $177.37 in shipping. The total amount that I spent buying the goods that I sold was $185.12. And that leaves me with a total profit of $453.03, which for doing absolutely zero work on eBay for 2 weeks is not too bad. And so now let's talk about getting to vacation mode on your eBay store. So whenever you have questions about eBay, I always tell people use Google. Google is going to be your best friend. So if you forget what I said in this video or you are looking for any other information on eBay, go to Google and just type in very conversationally what you're looking for. So here we are on Google and I just type in how to put my eBay store on vacation. It is that easy. I clicked on that first one. This is an eBay, on the eBay page, how to do it in their help menu. I scroll down and it gives me the list. I click on messages on my eBay. Then I select change settings. In the vacation setting mode, I can turn on vacations and I can decide whether I want to hide my listings or keep them visible. And then once you get everything the way that you want it, you click apply and voila, you are on vacation mode. So let's go to my store and see exactly what this looks like. First, I click on my eBay, scroll to the very bottom, messages. Once I'm in my messages, on the right-hand side, it'll say change settings, just like the help notification said. Now in change settings, I scroll down just a little bit, and when I do, I see store vacation settings. Right now, I turned my store on. So this is just, you can toggle back and forth, turn it on, turn it off. You can decide whether you want to hide your listings. I do not hide mine. Instead, I choose the date that I'm going to be back from vacation, and then I just use the generic message that eBay provides in creating your vacation mode. And with that, I am going to sign off. This is the New York Thrifter. If you want to catch me on Instagram, I'm at New York Thrifter, and I enjoy comments and getting to know you. So please leave me a message or comment below. If you have any questions, I will definitely try to get back to you. Thanks for watching.